This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. Well, the Phase 1 trade agreement was signed with China yesterday, and for agriculture, that means that China will buy no less than $12.5 billion of U.S. ag products above the 2017 baseline of $24 billion. In year 2 of the agreement, they will buy $19.5 billion above that baseline number. The corn market traded lower on uncertainty over details about the Chinese purchases of U.S. corn. China stated that market conditions would dictate timing of purchases, and that has corn traders a little concerned. The weekly ethanol production was decent at 1,905,000 barrels per day. That was up 33,000 barrels per day over the previous week. As I record this, the overnight spot corn futures are trading down a nickel. In soybeans, it looks like we saw kind of a buy the rumor, sell the fact type of price action. The soybean market had been working higher on kind of hopes of a good deal and that China would be a significant buyer of more U.S. beans. With no definitive confirmation of that in yesterday's signing, the path of least resistance quickly became lower. We did receive the December NOPA crush numbers yesterday, and they reflected better than expected domestic crush. They showed that in the month of December, we crushed 174.8 million bushels of soybeans. That was 3.2 million above what the average trade estimate had been. In the overnight trade, we have spot soybean futures trading 4 cents lower. The wheat markets traded both sides in the lead up to the signing ceremony. Now that the signing is a done deal, we're still not real clear on what the commodity breakdown is going to be, or if we can count on China to follow through with their increased purchases of U.S. ag products over the next couple of years. And that's weighing on the wheat trade in the overnight. As I record this, we have Chicago trading 8 cents lower, Kansas City is down a dime, and Minneapolis is 2 cents lower. Cotton futures had a rough outing yesterday. We had March futures closing 106 points lower as they settled at 70.32. And the overnight trade, that downward trend is continuing, with spot futures down an additional 39 points as I record this. Livestock futures were lower as well. At the close, April live cattle were 37.5 cents lower, while March feeder cattle were 55 cents lower for the session. Lean hog futures slipped slightly, with April futures closing 2.5 cents lower. Class 3 milk futures, on the other hand, had a very good day, with the February futures finishing the session up 23 points to settle at 17.08. And cash livestock markets had a mixed outing. At the closing bell, we had choice beef boxes 23 cents lower to close at $212.53, while selects were down 63 cents as they settled at $209.67. Pork carcass values were 36 cents higher as they closed at $74.65 per hundredweight. In another livestock news, we did have U.S. poultry products enter China for the first time in 5 years yesterday, as 24 tons of U.S. origin chicken feet cleared Chinese customs. If I'm doing my math correctly, that required the feet from 272,160 chickens. Well, this has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.